Hi guys, welcome to LiveTutelage. Now in this session, we'll be discussing something called recursion in Java. So the recursion in Java, recursive functions or recursive methods. Okay, so recursive methods are nothing but calling a method or a function in the same method itself. Okay, so if I have a function like this and I'm calling the same function within the function, then that is called a recursive method. Okay, so the best example we can take is the factorial for a number. Factorial of number, right? We know that what is the factorial of a number? It will be something like, see, if I want to find out factorial of 5, we know that it is 5 into, right, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? So which will give you the result of 128. Okay, so this is nothing but a factorial. Now I can write the same result in this manner also, right? Factorial of a number 5 factorial is equal to, right, 5 into 4 factorial, right, which is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 factorial, right, which is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial, right? So like that, if I define it for a number called n factorial, okay, so I can define like how I can define n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into and so on, right? So this is our factorial of a number. So I can rewrite this as, how I can rewrite this, n into again n minus 1 factorial, right? So this is about recursively, it is again going back to the same functionality and recursively it is doing the same job, right? But here you are just reducing one number from that. So this is actually about the factorial, which we are aware from our mathematical applications, right? Now here I am going to implement the method for finding of the factorial in Java. For that I have a class called example recursive, and this is my main method. So I'm going to define a method here, so which is public static int factorial of, I am passing a number called n. Okay, I am passing a number called n. So you can define this as fact, which is a very easy to remember or to write. Okay, now here what I am doing is I am going to write a method. Say for example, if the passing number, if the number is n is less than 1, then return 1, right? Because 1 factorial is always 1. Okay, or if n equal to 1, return 1. So if n is less than 1, then you cannot find the factorial for that, right? If it is n equal to 1, then you have to return 1, because 1 factorial is 1, right? Now coming to the else part. Else, if it is not 1, what happened if it is 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? I am going to return the number multiplied with, again, the function I am calling the same function with n minus 1. Okay, so this is about my method. So if you observe carefully, this is the method name and this is the return type of int, and this is a parameter that I am passing as an int. And if the number whatever you have passed, for example, if I am passing number 1, if it is equal to 1, the result is 1. If I am passing number 5, then it comes to the else part and it again calculates 5 into fact of 5 minus 1, which is 4, right? 5 into 4. Again it comes back to this 4 equal to 1 false, again it comes here. Now 5 into 4 into factor of 4 minus 1, 3 it calculates, and again it checks because 3 equal to 1 false. Come to the else case and returns 5 into 4 into 3 into factor of 3 minus 1, which is 2. Even in this case, it condition fails, coming to the else part and returns 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into factor of 2 minus 1, which is 1, right? So it comes back to here. Now it is 1, it just returns 1 and ends. So that is how your factorial works here. And in my main method, I am going to call my function simply like system.out.println, right? And what is that? The function name is fact. The method name is fact of. I am passing the parameter as the 5. Okay. Now this is nothing but your execution starts from here. So it reads fact of 5. It go to the correct method fact of 5. The integer is 5, and the method works as per the factorial definition which we have discussed just now. Now let me run my program here. Now you can just find out the factorial of 5 is 120. If you want to find the factorial of any number, 7 if you want to find out, just type it and just run it as a Java application. Now you can find out the factorial of the 7 is 504. Okay, so this is how you can. Now here, if I want to pass 1, so pass the parameter 1 and we just run it. Now you can find out the factorial of 1 is 1. So this is called recursive function. Recursive functions are nothing but calling a function or a method in the same method itself, which is known as a recursive function. The best example is the factorial, or you can even go and take the different examples. Okay, calling the same function in the same method. Calling the function within the same method is nothing but our recursion. Okay, thank you.